Hello, I would like to do a walkthrough about the Tarot of Curious Creatures. Not really a walkthrough, more like a unboxing and first impression on it. I just got this deck from the local bookshop, and we can see it comes with this very cute tuck box, and then there's some little different suits in it and a very interesting color contrast. And then we can see here it has a little lovely message here. It says, "For its delightful wonder filled her soul, and she promised to always be curious." So that is a nice little message here. And now let's dive into the cards. Okay, so the full card is a little doggy jumping off a cliff. I love how his little eyes were like suspicious looking, or more like, what are you looking at? Let's just jump off the cliff together. Oh, that's cute. Okay, magician here. We do see different suits here, and then we see the symbols and everything. I like how they all kind of cross the borders. The High Priestess. I like the black and white, all the symbols that we needed, and I also like the purple. I like the veil. It kind of shows that she's kind of behind the veil in certain ways. Empress. Oh, look at this. There's a little chicken that kind of shows her nurturing side, and also shows her kind of like her connection with nature and nurturing. And I like how she is just feeling herself very indulging in this kind of like the natural beauty of things. And there's a little duck, I guess, here as well, so cute. The Emperor. This is a very inviting Emperor. Yeah. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is also a very I guess a very inviting Hierophant. I'm trying to see how we can tell this is, oh yes, the keys. Sure, we do get the symbols, the keys, as the Hierophant. The Lovers. Lovely. The Chariot. Oh, look at this little white cat and a black cat, and the Chariot on a little bicycle here. Strength. Strength. I think she is holding a symbol here. Yeah. We don't see the stereotypical strength card where it has a lion or some other beast. It's just her. She kind of reminds me of, I forgot her name, the character in Undertale, the mom character in Undertale. The Hermit. Oh, lovely Hermit. I like how she has this scarf around her. Lanterns. Wheel of Fortune. We have all the symbols that we need for the wheel. Tiger sitting, I mean, is this a tiger? Yeah, I think so. A tiger sitting in the middle, in the center of the wheel. I always like when Wheel of Fortune kind of have the message of centering yourself, and centering yourself in the middle of fate, spinning around. Beautiful. Justice. So we don't see the sword that typically comes with justice here, but we do see, I love her like black dress, because this has an authority, kind of like authority figure in my mind, where it kind of hints at the action, because there's a sword lacking. I usually like our justice having a sword that kind of says we kind of weigh the situation and make a decision on it. But I think this black dress and how one of her legs is stepping in front of the other kind of have that suggestion that she is willing to take actions if unfair things happens, if she deems necessary. Oh, the Hangman. Oh, that is a lovely Hangman. I like, we can see the light coming here, and very chill. He's very chill. death. Okay. It's not a intimidating death, definitely. I guess all this deck is just one creature. It doesn't really come with like multiple things, probably. Anyway, so for the death card, we can, I like seeing this. So there is a transformation happening because there's a butterfly that suggests transformation. It's not an intimidating death though. It's a very chill death, like, you gotta do this. Come on, let's do it. Type of feeling in it. Temperance. Temperance is lovely. You see the blending of both sides. You kind of see this angelish figure. The Devil. Oh, this is the first time there's humans coming into the cards. See, there's like little two human figures in there and being kind of played around by the devil. They are, I don't know what they're doing, but the thing is actually the doors are open. They're capable of living whenever they deem necessary. I think we can read a lot into this devil card. Okay, continue. The Tower. This person's falling, and we can see literally a big hole burning through the paper. Cool. And I think, I thought she was peeling off this layer of the wall or something. So I was thinking she is probably initiating this change, but still feels like she is kind of initiating this change though. She's like, you know, what's gotta go. I'm gonna peel this all open. I'm gonna burn this all down and you can feel, but you know, better things ahead. Lovely star card. Very, it has this healing energy coming from it and a little star, and it's a very like night sky feeling. The Moon. She is the person howling at the moon. Oh, you can see a little wolf here too, howling at the moon. And we have the sea creatures. Yeah, this is like a, I don't know, like an inspirational moon. It doesn't feel as much as a typical moon card where you feel this mystery unknown. It does, but it's also very empowered moon. I feel like, at least I feel like she's getting her energy from this unknown, from this moment of intuition. Oh, gorgeous sun card. Desert, sunflowers. There's one that's like red. Interesting. Judgment. Yeah, judgment. Oh, this is actually kind of like being projected as a cross, I guess. Anyway, it does give me this awakening feelings. So love that. The World. The World is very zen, huh? I love how you have the circle here that talks about completion, talks about kind of like completing a cycle and starting anew, and we literally have like a globe here and it's very zen energy. Love that. Oh, this is a different Fool card. The Fool. Actually, let me see what's the difference between, I think this is the same doggy, isn't it? Okay, so we can see here the two different Fool cards. Okay, interesting. I know, you know what I was thinking about? So for this Fool card, it feels like this is before this creature even gain a human body, a humanoid body. Like he jumps into the unknown, go on this whole adventure and gain his body, right? Like all the other creatures are not just an animal, they were humanoid animals. And this dog is just a dog. So it kind of has this pure innocence, like the starting of the Fool energy that I appreciate. But I do love this one. I think I probably love this one better only because it has a, you know, a zoomed in photo of the face, because I really like this quirky face. Anyway, we'll think about which one I will keep, but for now both were very cute. Okay, now we're going to the minors. Okay, so this is the wand suit. Ace of Wands, very fiery energy. I love that. And it feels like this, I know they're probably not volcanoes, but it feels like very, very fiery energy, reddish. Love that. Two of Wands. Okay. So Two of Wands here, we can see this person is inside, has a lock. Is this wand being locked up? Oh, it feels like this wand is probably being locked up. So it's the preparation. Oh, there. Yes, yes. So there's a key, there's a lock. So this figure here, she has the key and the lock. She's ready, she's preparing, she's ready to unlock, and she's ready to move out. So that's what I like to see at the Two of Wands anyway. It is this prepping for some sort of initiation. Three of Wands on the road, there's sun on the horizon. Four of Wands, celebration, celebrating your achievement so far, like that. Five of Wands. Okay, so we can kind of see this tension and conflicts between people, between these two. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. I like, this is a very feminine Six of Wands. Like on the traditional image of Six of Wands, it's like this person being celebrated by his victories. This lady is very feeling herself, and also definitely standing out, being celebrated. You feel like the roses are thrown at her for her and confidence, for her achievement, for her beauty. So I would think, I do like the message being conveyed in this Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay, so Seven of Wands, we do have the feeling of kind of like conflicting situations where feel like you have to defend yourself, but I like how she was having a hand up instead of trying to fight off. She's like, oh, well, hold on a minute. Let's talk through it. Let's think about it. Are you actually enemies? Are we actually enemies? I like a pause there. Makes you think. Eight of Wands. I mean, yeah, it feels like he's being literally chased by the Eight of Wands, though. It's like something is set in motion, something is gonna come through from it, and we're just gonna have to like jump right in. We have to move with it, like that. Nine of Wands. Is this person yawning? I think, yeah, I don't know. I think he's yawning because at Nine of Wands, it kind of is like taking a break, a rest in the middle. So I guess it's kind of like, oh, I've done so many wand work. I'm kind of tired. I want to take a break. But you know, and I want to see how far I've come and that type of, I don't know if that's what they're trying to convey, but that's kind of like intuitively how I was feeling in this one. I feel like that was a yawn. 10 of Wands. Oh, yeah. This does convey the traditional Ten of Wands, like things are too much. I like the shadows, basically saying it's hard to carry all of this baggage, all of these wands, right? Oh, look at our page. Okay, very energetic, very like colorful, I guess, very cheerful. That's the word I was looking for. Cheerful. Okay. What is this creature that she's holding? Is that like a fire lizard? Maybe it's a fire lizard. Well, Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Oh, cute. I like this red dress. Very fiery energy again. Queen of Wands. Oh, look at our Queen of Wands. Has all the traditional things. As a black cat, as a sunflower. I love how she sits. I think she sits with her legs open. Love that. This is like such a feminine, powerful energy that she just sits there and claims her throne and be like, I am who I am. This is what it is. And just have her legs open and taking the space. That's what I love to see in a queen, especially in a Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Nice. I like how he's leaning in also. Feels like he's initiating something. Oh, see this little fire lizard that is, I think, was in Page of Wands. Maybe it's the same, maybe not. I don't know. It reminds me of that little guy. Okay. Now we're in the cups. Ace of Cups. Is this like, I think I'm just reading into it. This feels like a face to me, like a human face. Oh, okay. So it's tentacles. So it's like a octopus or something that is carrying this cup, that is given this cup. Two of Cups, Lover's energy. Yeah, meaning lovers to me. When I say lover's energy, I guess I meant more like actual mundane lover, between lovers energy, because I always feel like Jewel of Cups is the intimate connection between people, between lovers, between love yourself, and the actual Major Arcana Lovers card is more about this cosmic loving. It's this cosmic love for yourself, care for yourself, and growth and choices you have to make. But yeah, this is a very cute, intimate Two of Cups. Like it. Three of Cups, three ladies celebrating. Four of Cups. Okay. Ooh, okay. So a lot of times, right, like when I read Four of Cups, I always have kind of like different interpretations that comes into my mind. Is that more like, is this cup, another cup that comes in, actually a good thing, or is that just something it's too much? Sometimes I read Four of Cups as, oh, I already have three cups, it's too much, I'm not going to be taking another cup. But from this figuring, I feel like because it has this like different color and it has like little sunglasses here, it feels more like a cup that's actually good, right? Like you're actually missing out on something good that you probably should be turning around and looking at it instead of dwelling on what you already have. Oh, Five of Cups, quite sad. The cups, interestingly, meaning these are like liquid in the cups. But anyway, these two cups are fallen. And these three are still, I think there's like a little steamy liquid steamy, yes. Okay, yeah, I can see it, yes. There is actually water. There is actual liquid in the cups. Okay. Oh, look at her face, so sad. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Oh, so this Six of Cups is just like, it is always interesting. Okay, so I think I understand I don't know if there's a lore of this deck, but I feel like when they were kids, they were actually like actual animals, and then they grow to be having a human body. That's why like the first full card was actually just a little doggy, because that's actually I guess a kid version of some sort. Anyway, so she's looking at her childhood photos, thinking back on the childhood memories, nostalgia, things of that sort. But you also have a sense of like this maturing figure. So you've grown, right? You're not just stuck in the past. You've grown and you're looking back on it. Like that. Seven of Cups. Thinking about what you could get. Do you want a house? Do you want a bones? Do you want a dog, like a partner, I guess? And there's so many other things that you could get. Eight of Cups. Moving away. Okay, so interesting. This Eight of Cups is interesting because first is that she is not moving away that way. Usually we see Eight of Cups, they kind of move towards the sun, and she's like leaving behind and like moving away from the sun. But what I'm trying to see is like these strings attached to these different cups that is actually attached to her collar. I don't really know. I think they will be an interesting thing to explore in the actual reading, like what it means. Like maybe she didn't fully leave everything behind. Maybe there's still attachment there, something like that. It will be interesting. This is an interesting detail that I'm happy to explore. Okay, Nine of Cups. Ooh, look at this guy. Oh, he has this thing, and he's like, I got it all. I can make everything happen. I am thinking about everything that I achieved. Very cool, very confident, very content. Ten of Cups. Yeah, perfect family, rainbows. You got everything you wanted. A little doggy as well. Page of Cups, of course. Ooh, Page of Cups. Got a love letter from a human. Cool. Knight of Cups. Well, oh, this Knight of Cups is so romantic. You can see it because cup is a suit of heart and feelings. Page of Cups got a love letter from a human. Knight of Cups is like, this is like a hook of a heart on it. Like, he's gonna get tricked by love. He's gonna pursue this. He's so romantic. He's just gonna follow his heart. He's gonna pursue whatever this is. You can see him ready for that. Queen of Cups. I love this like watery energy, like how she has this, she's definitely underwater, of course, sea creature anyway, and also she has this beautiful like blue dress, and it's like shells and everything, very beautiful and very, you can tell like, oh, I like her face. It's like smiley, very soft, very compassionate. Nice Queen of Cups. Feels like I could sit with her, have a cup of tea, and tell her all, you know, life's worries and stuff, and she will listen and she will appreciate that. King of Cups. King of Cups is also floating above the water like a very traditional King of Cups does. Okay, so now we're in the swords. Ace of Swords, acorns, swords, little birds. For a second I was thinking like, is swords earth? No, wind. It feels a little earthy to me, maybe because it's in the sky, so I guess it works either way. Two of Swords. Oh, Two of Swords. Usually I kind of like swords, that Two of Swords that has ocean in it, because I see Two of Swords as more like guarding your emotions, making a decision, dropping into your intuition, and kind of like do this emotional boundary work. But I guess this one is, they decided to just kind of like sit at a dried up root of a tree, I guess. I mean, not my favorite, but it works. Three of Swords, heartache. Yeah, oh, that's an egg too. That's like even worse than a heart. That's like her baby, whatever it is, something she really, really cherishes. Four of Swords, taking a break. Ooh, I like the leisure. Like, this is like, is this a dress or is this like a blanket of some sort? It could be both. It looks like those very, very casual, like summery vacationing dress or blankety thing. Love that. Love this taking a break, feeling, resting in our Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Oh, trying to find something that's like way bigger than you, right? Like, this is literally a cat, and this little mousey is trying to find a cat. And I don't even think, I guess she does care. She's yelling at this little mouse, and she doesn't even need, like, her weapon is way bigger. Like, literally this little sword is just being tied in her broom. It's like such a different power dynamic here, trying to defend yourself against something way powerful than you. Six of Swords. Okay, so I mean, it comes from the myth of like they were racing against each other, right? Like a turtle and a rabbit racing against each other, trying to get to the swords. That's an interesting image for a Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. She's taking not just the swords, also the birds away from all these other birds. Very mean. Oh, this Six of Swords really bothers me. I wonder what it means, and why does it doesn't feel like how the traditional Six of Swords would look like, because I always think about it as like living a toxic situation afterwards, after the fight, right? After the fight, and then kind of living behind, even though you are wounded. I wonder what the guidebook has to say about this Six of Swords. Let's take a look, shall we? Okay, so it says, crossing a difficult threshold, transitions and passages, initiations, new beginnings, help from unexpected places, a time to heal, leaving unhealthy relationship or situations, letting go. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Why does it feels like that way? Why does it have a letting go? Maybe like you move behind. I have to read more about this later if they came up in the readings. Eight of Swords. Ooh, I like this Eight of Swords because not just that she's blindfolded and she is being tied up and her feet is free and she's ready and she's capable of moving and leaving the situation. Also, all the swords are way smaller than her and it's not gonna be threatening her at all. So it really shows like how the situation really is not as bad as it seems. Nine of Swords. Oh, I love her. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this face. Look at this eyes, this expression. I just love it. So precious, which shows the fear, the horror as well, like waking up from a nightmare, being haunted by a nightmare. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this full overwhelm. I like that, but I really do also would love to see when swords actually penetrates something in the Ten of Swords, like killing something or destroying something. I would kind of see Ten of Swords as like, because swords is about intellect and thinking mind and things like that. So it's very ego-oriented suit in my mind. So I always like to think of Ten of Swords as like the death of the ego. So after all these struggles, the emotional and this like struggles with your own soul, finally you kind of like, whatever, I will just let it die. It is what it is. So I would like to see some type of death happening here, but I think this works too because she is definitely fed up with all the swords and overwhelmed and ready to get the fuck out and move on. Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords, you see a lot of books and stuff. So it's like intellect really is like initiating some type of studying, education, intellect related stuff. Knight of Swords. Oh, I love her outfit. And you can see like how fast she's moving and she's moving above the clouds. Queen of Swords. Oh, powerful Queen of Swords. See, this Queen of Swords, if you remember, earlier we had the Queen of Wands who has her legs spread open because she doesn't care. She's like showing exactly who she is, holding her space. This Queen of Swords has her legs closed, but it doesn't feel like she's intimidated by anything. It's more that it's a gesture of strength. It is a gesture of like boundary. That's what I was thinking. Because Queen of Swords in my mind is always about boundaries. It's about this guardians for boundaries for us so that we can speak our truth and see through other people's truth and don't let negative things and toxic things come near us. So I love this. Love this one. Okay, King of Swords. Oh, King of Swords is not even holding the sword, huh? It's also above in the sky, very air energy. Okay, now we're in the last suit. Okay, so first one is Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, very earthy. I like this cloth. Grass and flowers and bees. Very earthy. Beautiful. Two of Pentacles. Not just struggling between two pentacles, literally standing on top of an egg. Like, gonna break at any moment. You better be careful. Balancing all the things. Three of Pentacles. Oh, I love this one because it really shows this collaboration. Like you have to, it takes three to make things work. And I like her face. I like her face too. I like all of their faces. I love cats. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so she's really guarding her pentacle. It's also very classic meaning of Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so This one is interesting because it's kind of like, I guess, the old, the classic decks. That has like the church, and here is a window towards all the bamboos, and so she actually has all the bamboos outside, but she can't see it, so she feels a lack and a loss, and very depressed in that sense. And even though there's literally bamboos right outside, and there's bamboos like nearby. Six of Pentacles. See, again, when you were young, you were actually just a chicken, like you're just a normal animal. Then you grow to be a human figure animal. Six of Pentacles, okay, sharing. Seven of Pentacles, I love that. Waiting for your crops to grow, waiting for your efforts to actually being transferred into fruit. Eight of Pentacles. What is this person trying to make in this Eight of Pentacles? Is it like a cake? Can't really tell, but it is some. Oh, I think it's a clothes, right? Because he has this like little thing here, like a scissor. I think he's making clothes, maybe. But anyway, it's craftsmanship, right? It is repeated craftsmanship to get better and better. So that works for me as Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, gorgeous. Has a bird, and like traditional Nine of Pentacles. You can see the abundance just speaks out from this thing, from this image, and also from her gestures and just how casual and confident she is. She's a very Nine of Pentacles person. She has it all. She doesn't care. She's also independent. She holds all the powers, and she is unapologetically abundant. Love that. 10 of Pentacles. You have got everything. A couple, I think they're on a beach. Generationally, they're on a beach, and then they're enjoy their life. They're just having all the material world fulfillment. Nice 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. There's so many other Pentacles though. So I guess like it's an initiation. I guess it's an initiation to go on a new adventure, pursuing like, I wouldn't say earthly desires, but more like pursuing more experiences. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I think he's the only knight that's not on the horse. He really shows this this patience that speaks from a Knight of Pentacles. So he's like really evaluating the situation. He is taking a break. He's taking it slow. He will make sure that his plans gets done, but he will make sure that it gets done right. So he can take all the time he needs, and he's taking a break. He's slowing down. He's standing there. He's evaluating. Ooh, what a beautiful Queen of Pentacles. I love her dress. She's very, you can tell like she's very, she's holding this pentacle, and she's very abundant. She kind of gives me an Empress feeling, to be honest. A little bit of an Empress feeling. But I guess Empress also has more creative energy. And Queen of Pentacles is more like compassionate, caring, right? Queen of Pentacles feels like the ultimate self-care queen. So she's really, really nurturing all her needs and all her environment. So nice. And last one, Knight of Pentacles. Very confident Knight of Pentacles. I like how he is on the ground, and how the grass is very, very earthy. And I like how he has all the pentacles tied up to him. And yeah, I think it is a pretty nice King of Pentacles. Okay, that is the walkthrough of the Tarot of Curious Creatures. Thank you for watching. If anybody is watching, and I know this is not necessarily a super new deck, many people probably already seen it, but I just felt like they're really cute and just wanted to film my first impressions of them. And yeah, glad to share it. Thank you. See you next time.